This is a scene from underneath our van. Right over here, just off camera, is the muffler, and I'm on the passenger side looking towards the back driver's side. These are two pieces of super strut that I painted gray to kind of match the undercarriage of the van. To install these two pieces of super strut across, I put down two threaded rods. I put riv nuts in already existing holes on the frame of the ProMaster van and then drop down threaded rod. You can see here that I used a piece of PEX pipe to extend that threaded rod and kind of act as an extended washer. After installing this, I then coated it in a plasti dip material to try to reduce the chances of rust. This right here is the 5-gallon gray tank for the recirculating shower system. Underneath that gray tank is a thermostatically controlled heating pad. It automatically turns on when the temperature drops so that this water will never freeze. This right here is a piece of polycarbonate that goes under the full length of the gray tank to protect it from any road debris that might kick up and damage the tank. Another thing to point out is this piece of plastic right here. This PVC pipe is actually split on the center, and if I pull on it, I should be able to remove it. And there's a piece of flex pipe underneath. This flexible pipe is included on both the shower and the sink. This keeps vibration to a minimum and also allows the vibration to stop anything from cracking or breaking. Then I split this PVC pipe and put it over that to protect it from any road debris. You see this white cable right here is an electrical line I ran. I have not yet used this. This is going to be for some LED lights that are going to go along the sliding door, and that's another thing that we're going to do in the future. And this piece of plastic, or PVC pipe, just fits on like that, and it just protects from any road debris from harming that flexible piece of pipe. Now we're looking at the plumbing, and we're under the van. The cameras are by the back axle and looking towards the front of the van. And you can see here, this is the water line for the recirculating shower system that goes into the tank down there. You can see I ran all my electrical wires and zip tied them to all of the plumbing lines. So now what I'm going to do to protect those wires and the plumbing is I'm going to wrap the plumbing in some of the foam insulation. The foam insulation I selected is self-sealing. It has that double stick tape on that on each side, but I'm also going to, of course, zip tie it and probably throw a little electrical tape around it and cover all of these lines just for added protection. You know, as I'm doing this, I'm actually even thinking that I could even cover this in a rigid PVC pipe. Just like I split that pipe to protect the flexible part. So that could happen down the line too. I'm under no illusion that this is going to last forever, but it'll provide a little bit of protection to those wires. You know, most people doing these van videos, or van life videos, or Vanbuild videos, they don't show you the nitty-gritty stuff that I show you. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Well, I went looking around at my supplies, and I found this thin-walled piece of PVC pipe that's been sitting around doing nothing. And it is exactly the right size to fit over that foam insulation. So I'm going to cut a slit with the table saw, down the center, and we're going to wrap some of that foam insulation with this plastic PVC.
That old piece of PVC pipe I cut a slit down the center, which you saw, but then I also went back and cut another slit in order to make the opening larger. So I probably cut about a 1/2 inch gap in the PVC pipe and then slid it over the top of this, and it's a nice tight fit. It's not going anywhere. All right, I like that. It'll provide protection to the wires and the plumbing against any road debris I might hit. It'll also provide some insulation against, you know, snow. And if, you know, when this does freeze and snow's hanging off of it, that provides more protection. I didn't use all the PVC pipe, so I'm going to cut another piece for this other section over here. Those are the two main pieces that are exposed to the road debris. So it's just an idea. Don't know if it's a good idea. It's probably more than necessary, but why not? That PVC pipe was just laying out in the sun, getting brittle. So, hope this helps. From here, you can see this piece of pipe right here. It's another loose piece of pipe that protects a flexible pipe that's underneath. This is the drain for the recirculating shower system. Then over here you can see that there's a heat shield, because this right here is the muffler from the ProMaster van. I had to drop the heat shield down so that the plumbing for the drain from the shower would fit. I dropped the heat shield down, I put a piece of concrete board, and then I put the aluminum heat shield back on and used some U-clamps to hold it to the PVC plumbing pipe. This is one of the things I was concerned about, having that PVC pipe so close to the muffler pipe, but it turned out to not be a problem, and it has not heated up or melted. Nothing bad has happened after a few trips that we've taken so far, so this worked out quite well.